I'm Melville Currie, Deputy Colonel of the Accompong Maroons village. The entire Cockpit Country is a property of the Maroons. The word maroon means wild, untamed, or to be cut off. We are cut off. But you don't have a river run across that's separated. You don't have a wall fence or anything that's separated. We're marooned by parishes. By the parish of Killarney, which is on the eastern side. St. James, which is on the northern side. Westmoreland, which is on the western side. And St. Elizabeth, southern side.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
The treaty says we must cut open, wide and convenient road to Trelawney, St. James, Westmoreland, and if possible, to St. Elizabeth. If we are living in any advanced parishes, we can't cut the road go there. We'd have to cut the road in there. So the treaty is telling us that we don't live in that no parish. We are marooned in. We are a state in the state. But the government don't protect the Cockpit Country. They are saying they protect it, but they don't. Is we start this argument about Cockpit Country now. Yeah, when they started the backside business, I was the first man on this platform to tell them, say, no, you don't want no backside flying around yourself. You will run yourself. You will children. It must be passed down from generation onto generation. It don't dead. When I dead, it dead. Continue. When that man dead, him dead. But continue. Children, pass on. We don't pay taxes. Our lands are free to our people. If government did own it, they would not tax we. Because they have enough standards, they will not tax we. But they can't tax we. We don't have no right. They don't have no right to tax we. We have no right to vote for them out there. Why should we vote for them? We are nation unto themselves. We are saying to the government, we are saying to all the mining companies that are interested, take your mind off of it. Off away. The Maroons, it belongs to the Maroon. It's a country. No, none of them ask us nothing. They just say them go and mine it. Like a for them. Them just say them go mine the cockpit, you know. They don't come to us and say, well, them minerals and things like that in the cockpit, so we don't like to mine it. What say you? They don't come to us. They don't pay, we don't mine. But we fight for this. We didn't get this. Our ancestors fight. Blood runs for this land. Why should we take it up and say, hey, take it and mine it and kill off the rest of who we got to left here? Not like that. You ever see down south? You ever see small people sick one time in one area? Backside to kill them. Yes, man, we have a free we go around the war here too, you know. And we never question that. We never think of it yet. Because we believe that the government of Jamaica should have more sense than that. That's what I'm saying to you, know. The Cockpit Country, only one person is a country, you know. And a one owner the country have, and the Maroon. The wild man country, the wild country, the untamed people country. And all of a sudden, the rich man country, no, we don't give them, sir. We don't give them, they can't take it.
Bold statement, you know.
Well, I've been giving them the bold statement from ever since it talk. Every 6th of January, we remind them to the Cockpit Country. After we pass down to generation to generation.
Yes, we know that Accompong and the Maroons have autonomy as it relates to certain things. But the citizens out by Alps and Ulster Spring and Sawyers don't have that. Is it a situation where the Maroons of Accompong are in solidarity with the citizens?
If them live in the cockpit and the areas them where the Cockpit Country runs, all those people are Maroons.
The Cockpit Country is really and truly a critical ecosystem as it relates to hydrology. We know that a lot of rivers originate in the Cockpit Country. You know that there are many caves and underground streams. Many of the endemic plant species and animals are located in the Cockpit Country. What would motivate a government to want to destroy and damage that?
Greedy. Any type of sickness you have, there is a tree or a bush in a disc mountain, this Cockpit Country will have the cure for it. So the scientists then will come and they test the backside mining. Run them out and bring in some of them, the scientists, medical scientists, and come.
Mr. Currie, you're saying there are alternatives to mining backside?
Yes.
Medicinal value of the Cockpit
Country.
Convert some of the herbs
into medical purposes.
Yeah. There's also an initiative where medical marijuana is being grown
good. Yet,
in the Cockpit Country.
You take it out of the mouth. The medical ganja. We usually plant ganja here in abundance. We never used to carry it, they were said. And when Mr. Manley, not Michael, Norman Manley, get government, him and the colonel we have here at the time, together, as police will come raid for the first time.
You're one colonel?
Yes, but he never colonel more than that day.
Oh, that was his last day.
That was his last day. And raid ganja and send some of the people into prison. A man was here where you can have no sickness, we no better. And them raid him and take away him gun too, and can go to prison, and he spent 6 months in them jail.
Yeah, but my understanding with the autonomy of Accompong, I read somewhere where it says the only crime that the state really gets involved in that occurs in Accompong is murder.
Murder. And
so how come they were able to take him to prison?
Because the colonel, who is the leader, gave the authority.
Develop the medicinal value of the Cockpit Country.
Yes.
Invest in medical marijuana.
Yes.
Bottle some water because we have springs here, there,
like nothing, man.
everywhere.
Springs and that underground like nothing. So that them to come do.
Invest in yam farming.
Oh yes.
Aki,
banana, cocoa, ginger, you name them. So we know how to use the backside.
Yeah, and these things can be done and the environment is still sustainable and preserved.
And still pretty and clean. But backside, you picnic can't breathe. The old people can't survive. But they don't have the strength to breathe in the air. The backside clouded, red dirt. The government should be tied up on a tree and cat to destroy something like this. I have the very intention. The intention is there. So then we get rid of that intention. For them land with them occupy that balance of the world. No red dirt. No, just...
No, we have the best, man.
Eh?
So we have the best herb.
Well, make we keep the good.
Keep it.
Yeah, happy way. For we people them. When you go in your back and dig out 2 cocoa,
plant back your head.
And you plant back your head. And next year you dig some cocoa. And next year you double the cocoa breed. And you double the food supply in the country. You can't get you hungry. Who are planted can't get you hungry.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate, Mr. Currie. And I'm going to say to you, based on my observation, based on my assessment and analysis of the situation, I am of the view that mining in the Cockpit Country is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
And we are saying to you, it's not a matter of if. It can't happen. It's not going to happen either.
We hear the discussion that we are willing to fight. But in reality, though, Mr. Currie, does Accompong and the rest of the Cockpit Country have the wherewithal, the resources to really and truly go against the state?
So if we have it?
Yes.
Yes, we have it. We have it, man. You see here that thing they call fire? It's a very dangerous weapon.
For me personally, Mr. Currie, I hope good sense prevail and I hope through more discussion and the government realizing that the potential impact of mining anywhere close to where they want to mine would be
detrimental
for a long time, and I hope that we can realize that there are so many other ways of making the money that we seek to make in mining the Cockpit Country. But based on my observation and based on how I know the government operate, I am really and truly of the view, as I said before, and I hope I am wrong, it's just a matter of time. I hope I'm wrong.
You're going to get wrong, man.
I don't have a problem being
wrong. Them out change, man, because them see, them know you know.
But Mr. Currie, man, you pay attention to the fact, you know, that despite the talk that is going on, you know, the government is still busy marking the Cockpit Country area. The effort by the government to establish the protected area is not ceasing, it not stop. So it means then Accompong stands a chance of being mined.
Definitely. And we not allow that. Take water, man. Take water. Take me go for the question of water when nobody can live without water. Yeah. I would even talk about Battle and sell it. Take south. Treasure Beach, Dragonman, Mount Side, all of them places there. Newell. Every drop of water that those country, those people get straight from up there. Key farming areas in Jamaica are down there. Then you got done with them livelihood again. Them depend on the water. You destroy the Cockpit Country, man. You destroy this land of mining, my brother. Me all me soon gone. But my children shall be here. So therefore, I have to leave it here. Because my father leave it, my grandfather leave it, my great-grandfather leave it. We have to leave it to my brother. When we leave it, pass it on. We call out upon the Governor General, who is the representative of the Queen. We were called by the High Commission to Jamaica.
But why has that not been done prior to now, though, Mr. Currie?
We have been doing it.
But
We never expected they would have still.
you never think they're serious?
No, because you could have got a place like this now and they could tell me, say, you're going to take it from me.
Mr. Currie, you're a wise man. You know? You have been around, you have seen them in operation. You should know better.
You couldn't expect them would have take care of some man. A fight we fight and win it, you know.
Yeah.
A fight we fight, the biggest nation, Britannia, the pride of the ocean. Yes, but government have to take back them words at times too.
Hopefully this is one of
And
them
this
times.
is the time when they go do it. It's not just a little handful of people that also fight this cause, you know. Of people around the world, of people throughout Jamaica you go. No, ready to that hand. After we make you stay the best, stay here. Oh, if you want the best, you want the bad man, you bad man here, I will take you everywhere we now.
Fingers crossed, Mr. Currie.
Yeah, we not cross no fingers out. We are hoping them wide to take up rock stone thing. We are hoping them wide take up grab rock stone for two away for two. Leave it alone. After we don't want no mining. We tell them say it can't happen here. Then they just, if we didn't stop it from the beginning, if it's that they go on, they want me to go, or my picnic them survive. I never buy a piece of land for the to go on here. So I don't know the price of land. My picnic them, just so we do all that good little hustling and send them to school. We fight here, so, and we send we picnic at school. We have yam, we have banana, we don't buy food. We buy little rice after our years. Food we eat, we have to say 80% of the food that we eat come from out of the cockpit there. You know, we got your food basket.
Yeah, food box, sir.
So now we have to buy the box and buy the food. And when we die now, we not buy the food.
Yeah.
We not buy the box. And the water, we not go buy no water.
Yeah.
Leave it alone, man. Make we survive, go on. Look how to make a big loss.
I suppose them call it development, yeah, sir, Currie.
And not development, that one, destruction. We call it destruction.
So it's not development, it is?
Destruction. We develop.
But they want to tell us them take the money and invest in
the what?
economy, in education, in security.
Oh, come on.
May I tell you what I'm going to say, sir,
And you sick now. And when you sick now, you have to find yourself America or England or one of them country there. To get a doctor, look at you. Man, I joke beside government and the time we win election and go in there. You just say, no man, you can't displace them the people.
I suppose I must say again, the license would have cost money. They must make by the money there.
Miranda and them business, Miranda. The cockpit belongs to the Maroons. So Miranda want to pay for the cockpit when it belongs to the people them when pay to. And for him business that. He must know the reason why he take for him money and pay it. We don't owe him nothing. We don't borrow nothing from him. We don't beg him nothing. After we don't have nothing to pay him back. We want the cockpit with Tanya. When we want one pigeon, go on the back there and go shoot it down and go cook soup. Government of Jamaica, they will not have no gun.
The government in Jamaica, so Mr.
They will not have here gun up here.
So nothing not going up here?
Them people about them business, man. Tell them say we pack up, no. Tell Miranda say, go where they come from, go look backside.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
To subscribe for more awesome content, follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.